Hello, I'm Rich Storms and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my 2021 year-end video, and what a year it's been. A complete roller coaster of a year. I just can't explain some of the things that happened this year, so we're just going to go right into that video.
Our first chase starts the 26th day of May. There was no major outbreak or anything expected. This was just a local chase in the area. Low tornado chances, but there was a chance. We went out. It's not always about tornadoes either. It's cool to see other things. What you'll notice is that I'm not in my regular storm chasing car. I had just went out and bought my first car just for storm chasing, and it's already broken. There'll be a special video out on it later. So it's in the shop and they give me a rental. So I do the thing that everybody does with a rental, and that is drive it like it's stolen. Me and Moore had a blast in this car, actually. But on to the story. On the right hand side you'll see a little swirl. I don't think that was very harmful, but it was pretty close, which was really cool. This was also live on Twitch. This is a recording from the Twitch stream itself. So if you were watching that, you rock. If you want to see live storm chasing feeds, and I'm going to do a little bit of gaming here soon as well, there is a link in the description below. You should check that out to see me live on Twitch. So my next chase is June 18th, 24 days later. There is a marginal risk and a 5% tornado risk. The target I chose was near Wilmington, Ohio. So the first part of this chase, you'll see I'm driving in between two storms. There's a storm to my south and to my north. I am heading west on the highway, just trying to get into some sort of general position to get started. And it's actually pretty cool because both storms have a lot of lightning, and right down the center you'll see a big white spot. That's the two storms separated right there. And just splitting them straight down the middle, and away we go. So, two things to notice about this chase. The first one's a little more obvious, but I'm still in that rental car almost a month later. And yep, my car's still broken. It keeps getting better and better. No, not really. Anyway, the other thing is I'm using radar support, not something I normally do. You know, I'm still the person in charge. It's a solo chase, but I've got people actually following me. We use an app called TALOT. It's like a walkie-talkie for your phone. And I'm experimenting with having radar support. It's not a bad thing having somebody watching radar for you and hollering back at you. Normally, I just listen to the radio. There's multiple channels on there, people talking about the weather and stuff all over the country. I sped this video up a little bit. It's pretty much me just sitting here watching. On radar, you could definitely see rotation. It was just trying to grow a hook, but you know, it doesn't look that impressive right there in front of me.
I don't think we're going to make it to Ian this time.
left turn. That puts me moving east. More of the storm chasing dog is with me, and she's all pointing at this right now. This looks like a good spot for a second.
There's a small cell that's rotating right on top of us.
Just another hair. There we go. That's where my GoPro died, so no more in-car shots. I didn't even realize it died. However, I did get to watch the wall cloud completely form and come towards me, and I got a couple of cool shots of that. Then it started getting dark. I drove south just to get away from the storm. I was done chasing. The people watching me, my radar tech, didn't like that I was driving towards a hail core, but the hail aloft was not hitting the ground, and I was completely fine. Even if I did, I explained to him that I was driving a rental and I didn't care too much about the car, and that's why we always get that special insurance. I definitely like the idea of a radar tech, as long as you got the right person on the other end. Styles of chasing and knowledge of chasing, which we will see in the future, really makes a big difference. So this is the very next day. I was actually at work. It was a Saturday, and I just finished work. I work a weird mid-shift in the middle of the day on Saturday, and a tornado warning popped up, so I just raced to it. It was really only about 20 miles away. I got there just as the tornado warning was expired, and this is what I saw. Nice, pretty cool looking wall cloud.
It's trying. I need my phone. Go figure, her phone's dead. Go away, bug. It's showing good on velocity right where I'm pointing the camera. Right here. It's trying to wrap around. We're gonna have to go south again. It's gonna come right up on top of us.
I chased this storm as far as I could into the Appalachian Mountains of Pennsylvania until it fell apart. And then I decided to turn around and come back. And on my way back, I seen a storm that looked pretty good on radar, so I went for it. And just as I got there, a nice little funnel appeared. As you've seen so far in this video, this has been the year of camera mishaps, and this chase is no different. My camera focused on something else and would not refocus. I do not know what happened here, but I'll try to make the video enhanced so that you could actually see what's going on. July 24th, 2021. This is not a chase that I would normally did on my own. It's pretty far away from home, and the risks aren't that great. But this is the first chase that my partner had that she could go on all year, so we just went for it. So when we first catch the storm, we approach it from the south, which is one of the safer ways to do it in this situation. We stop on the side of Michigan Highway 51. The storm is moving east, southeast, so mostly east. We're in a safe spot. The storm will bat across the road right in front of us, and then we can go south to get ahead of it, and then hopefully go east again. This is the point where my entire chase season started to go to crap. There are some really competitive people out there, and there was a team that offered my partner to assist in our chase, and it became apparent to me very quickly they were giving us bad advice. They wanted us farthest away from that storm as possible so that we couldn't see anything that was going on.
Are you on Zello?
Going on that channel. I shut it off.
Can I get on there and go on that channel so I don't have to use my phone?
Yeah. Mine's not like completely great though. Like on battery life.
Oh.
I think we got a new wall cloud forming over here to the right. And there is some rising.
Hey, I'm using my phone for something else.
Shut one off.
Do you guys see my beacon?
Give me a red.
I got your location.
All three
ma'am.
phones have red.
And,
I just need one.
You got a lot of activity going on. That's a clear situation going on.
No, it's not moving forward.
So I'm turning around, going south, and we're going to try
You know, it's step back.
Yeah, you must need an update. We're moving south.
You must have turned on a county road.
Yes, we did. It's not even a county road, I don't think.
They're gonna hate me now.
Why? Because we're not listening to them?
I feel like they're just trying to keep, like, me
I
safe.
understand that,
But we are just on the edge. Like, I can see that. Like,
the rotation is up here. Like, we're not even close to that. We're south of the rotation by at least 10 miles, 5 miles. You can't even see the structure at this point.
I can. It's just that you can't see it. It's all, I can see all the shaggy stuff. You can't see it because it's like fog.
I mean, I'll do whatever you want. What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
You want me to continue and catch up with it in the next town? Or do you want me to go south?
There's rotation right there.
Right behind us?
We're gonna get trapped.
No, that road's right there.
Who's that?
You can go back to that road and sit.
Advise guys, the storm is starting.
Right there's your wall cloud. It's north of us, like I said.
Calm down. Don't be mad at me.
I'm just trying to.
Guys are gonna be all trapped on that county road.
Wait, what is that?
If you think it's gonna happen on a county road.
I bet you we can see. What way is this?
That is west. You go that way and you can kiss it all goodbye.
12, 50 inch, 10%.
You
Can we
go-
stay right here?
We can stay right here, or I can back up a little bit. That way we're pointed towards the road called State Road. Tell him we're at the intersection of State Road and Henderson.
We are at the intersection of State Road and Henderson.
We're on Henderson, but that don't matter.
Can you guys please head south on the state road?
Which way is south?
That way, we'll go away from the storm. So a quick little recap. This is about our location. The dangerous part of the storm, I circled, and that's where the rotation is. The rest is just rain. Now this is the direction of movement of the dangerous part of the storm. And the Weather Service also agrees with me. If you look at the shape of the warning box, we're still outside of that warning box. We're not in it yet. I want to keep going east. And everybody else is telling me I need to drop south. But if we drop south, we're not going to be able to see the wall cloud. The rotation is straight north of us. That is it right there. Tell him we can see it from where we're at. We're safe. We're perfect position.
Have your driver, please, head south.
Show him a picture. Like, send that to him.
It was a video.
Like, if we go south, we cannot see that. Right there, uprising motion.
Up in that farmland,
Yeah, but
it's at every mile mark. It's every mile. You got roads going down the south every mile.
Yeah, I know, that's the point. Then you got plenty of exit options.
Them Michigan hillbillies eat you up there on the county road.
Has he ever actually chased before?
there's a lot of rotation.
Yeah, I know. You look to your right and you can see it.
Pace starting to get a little bit better to your northwest, traveling in a southeast direction.
It's they said it's moving southeast.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, they're not going to get the photos that she wants because
Look.
they're just right in the middle of this whole mess.
But what about what's behind it? They said.
Rain. I wouldn't put us in danger.
I
Look.
don't think she's going to hear you.
See?
Thank you, sir.
I wouldn't put us in danger. This is a forming wall cloud right here. If we move, we will miss it. The only other option is to go south and west.
Well, why can't we? I don't.
Tell him we're about 7 miles away and we got a perfect view and we're sitting and watching it. If you would like to get out and film, this would probably be your time.
Well, they're about to get their butts whooped.
Somebody who only has ever watched radar cannot understand.
But look.
If we move, we will miss it. It's going to our... I mean, it's...
The rotation is a little northwest. I'm starting to get a little more organized.
It's literally right there in front of us.
Guys, you got about 3 minutes to head down south, or you guys are going to be overtaken again by this back half of the storm. It looks like you guys are going to be... This other part just went by you. You guys got about 3 minutes to head down south and get away from this stuff.
Right. Every one of them are freaking out.
Yeah, because they've never chased before. That was a beautiful lightning shot.
Rosie, situation update. Rosie, situation update.
Rose. That's a major updraft.
Yeah, the worst part of the storm is about to overtake you guys.
Sorry guys. We're sitting on the same road, but like we can see the storms. They're like 7 miles to our south.
What?
They want to update.
We're about 5 miles away and we've got a great updraft to see.
Yeah, I know you guys are in the updraft because you're in it. What's behind the updraft? That's what scares me, and it's headed right through you guys.
Reg,
There's 2 spots, right here and right here. That's a stronger one right there, the pencil one.
but look at that.
I see that, yeah. That's just rain though. The interesting spots over here.
Are you
Look
watching radar?
Yes. Look. And you're looking this way, so it's right over here. It's only moving 35. We can get ahead. We could outrun it if we had to.
It did eventually become time to move. I did move sooner than I actually wanted to, but I probably would have stuck it out a bit, maybe moved west if it was coming too far south and let it pass, and then just kind of trail the wall cloud and see what happened. Well, what actually happened, you can see in a link below of the beautiful tornado that Stormview Live got just a couple miles down the road. But at this point, I given up and pretty much given my partner control, which basically meant that we give the people she was talking to control.
Yours a blue dot right there's the rotation. Yeah, we're gonna get taken over by rain.
Missouri.
Okay.
Are you sure we're safe going this way?
No, we're going south. So we can keep up. Hopefully this road comes back. Then we're going to need another east option to catch it again. Ooh, that's outflow.
That still looked amazing.
I told you we were in a good spot.
I thought we were too, but
Yeah, they've never been storm chasing before. That's still recording.
I know. That wall is huge. I can't get, I have no
We're moving south.
view on it.
We're gonna go end up on 21, I guess. Yeah, we need to make a left turn.
He said main highway. Hold on.
Yeah, 21.
21 east.
Yeah, we're taking 21 east.
We're taking 21 east.
We're a couple miles from it here.
They said west.
Why would we go west? Look, why would we go west?
Which way?
If we go west, we'll go to the tail end of it. Or we go east and stay within the lightning core at least. They want us to get out from under it.
Well, I don't want to be under it, but I don't feel like I am.
No, it's exactly my point. They're looking at the radar and thinking that we're right under it.
It's not even raining.
What's velocity look like? It's still there. I don't think it's gonna do it.
I
though.
think it's just a straight line wind.
Yeah, there's still overall velocity couplet, but it's not gonna do it. Why does they want us? What's west? Unless he wants us to go all the way down to Grand Rapids, that's like 3 hours away.
I don't know.
Ask him where he.
Well, they just don't want us to drive in the middle of it.
Yeah, we're way south of it. It's moving east.
Radar is showing it
Ask
moving
him for a
east.
town name so that we can type it into the GPS.
Give us a town name. Oh,
Is this 21? I just want to see where he wants us to go.
If you guys go east, you guys are going to Flint. Alright?
Well,
You
we're
guys
not
are going to have
going.
nothing but trees. You guys are going to be overtaken 110%. You guys will be overtaken by this.
Look at
Alright.
that. I wish we could.
So you guys can make a decision. Go westbound. You guys got a lot of options. You go eastbound. You guys are going to be going to Flint. Well, you guys will be completely overtaken by this stuff.
It's only moving at 35. And so you realize
And your
that?
show cloud has started up near Ithaca. That's your show cloud, and up in near Ithaca.
I don't know. He wants us to go west and get away from the storm. If we do that, our chase will be over.
Tornado warning for Grand Rapids.
Is that what he said? I don't see it.
I don't see a tornado warning.
I don't either. Replay that message and make sure that's what he said. That's tornado possible. It's updating. Giving it update. Nope.
I'm just sitting here.
Well, me and you gotta make a decision now, so we're far enough ahead of it, we can make up our mind. I'm gonna pull into a parking spot. Okay. Here we are. There's no rotation here. I mean, there's that thing, but it's nothing. This here is kind of, we'll never, well, we could catch it, but it'd take a couple hours. Let's see what it looks like.
Lillian, everybody's blowing up my phone at home.
Where are you? What are you doing?
When are you getting the kids?
Well, we're not for at least another 4 hours. It's that long to get home. So, look, this is what our storm looks like. It's just straight line winds right now.
Yeah, they're on southbound on Highway 71. They hit 71 now.
That's in Grand Rapids. That looks like it's trying to bow a little bit. There's nothing in between. I mean, he hits us right there. What do you want to do? There's nothing obvious to chase.
Interstate 69.
I mean, it's.
They're gonna get overtaken there.
We could try and get some hail. That's about what this is to right now.
I'm running out of ice.
What?
Is
That little
rotation?
tiny speck?
I don't know if it is. I can't.
Oh, it's not rotation. I mean, that's the new tail. It could grow. We go a little further south and let it catch us.
No, we're gonna get rained on.
I'm not hearing a lot of communication coming from the chaser itself.
Guys, I am literally in the middle. Like Rage is driving, and like I'm not taking anybody's side. I'm just in the middle, and I feel like I'm under pressure. I'm not driving. I just feel like I don't even know what to say or do right now. I can see around me, and I don't feel like I'm in danger. Like I don't see a rotation. I understand that I don't want to be taken over by the storm either, but I want to see it. I don't want to I want to be safe. Like I'm not trying to be crazy, but I can't tell Rage where to go either. He's driving. So I don't know.
What do you want to do? You want to try and catch that tail and see if it rotates? I mean, all we got to do is go south.
Copy that. I understand that. But when you ask the team to help you, you need to follow the advice of the radar tech that sees things that you do not.
Okay, we can't see it.
Otherwise,
we're seeing things that they don't see. They're not here. So this is a problem I have a lot. A lot of people think the radar is the mighty tool, and you must go by exactly what it says and what they're seeing. Well, there's problems with that. One, your location can lag. It may not have you exactly where you are. Two, there's a 2 to 5 minute delay in the swipe of the radar. So what's going on in between, especially if a storm's moving fast, 60, 70 mile an hour. 3, the radar doesn't see all the way to the ground. This is why Skywarn is still a thing. The National Weather Service needs people to report what they're seeing on the ground. That's the whole point of storm chasers and spotters. If you're ever going to storm chase, the first thing you should do is learn your visual cues that tell you what part of the storm you're on and what part of the cycle the storm is in. I'll link a really good video about this below by Skip Talbot. So that guy yelling at us saying that we must follow the decisions of the radar tech is very, very wrong. The radar tech doesn't see what you're actually seeing. He's only supposed to give you advice, or like possibly look wider than you may be looking, because we actually have radar in the car. It's not like we're not using radar at all. I'm not using Zello anymore.
I don't even know what to do.
What do you want to do? It's your call for this storm. What do you feel? This is what velocity looks like.
Well, that's the bad scenario that's going on is Rachel's in communication with Tori Alley because I can hear Sean's voice in the background. So I'm wondering if I can't point fingers.
I'll say that you're not even talking.
I've got. What?
Anyways, we're right
There are
here.
2 radar techs recommend the same thing. Now, if he wants to work with Tornado Alley, he can work with Tornado Alley. If he wants to work with Heartland, he can work with Heartland. And tell him 2 different things.
Just don't like it. What do you want to do?
I'm asking you because for me, this chase would be over. There's nothing else to chase. Unless you want to try and see if the tail end becomes...
I'd say somebody will get hurt. You just get away from this crap. Don't even try to stay in front of it.
Dude, I've been in worse severe thunderstorm warnings at my house.
Right? Okay, what do you want to do? I'm asking your opinion.
We can go, but I just don't go in. Don't drive in the middle.
Okay, I understand that.
So what's our
saying
option?
we can just drive south and let it pass to our east, or we can go east and try to get into the stronger stuff. There's a TVS right here, but like we'd have to go way south.
Is there a way that we can follow it? Like if we let
What,
it?
the TVS?
No, like the whole thing.
If we go south, it'll pass us, and then we can just stay behind it.
All right, let's do that.
And it's just right.
All right, guys. I want. Does this sound good to you guys? We want to go south and let it pass.
And then trail it.
And then trail it.
Heartland, if it helps, there's a radar shot that I just got, and it looks very nasty.
Can we get an answer?
Jonathan Todd, how does that sound? Does that sound feasible? Does that sound what you would advise? I'm looking over everything right now.
Here's the thing, these guys, yeah, they might understand how the radar works, but if you haven't been in the field, you don't know what we're looking at, you know?
Regardless, you guys, if you head down south. Because I know you guys are rad.
I don't want to get caught by another red light.
I don't like the feeling. I would recommend head back to our sheet because he's talking about 45 miles per hour tonight.
Oh, and there is a severe behind us too.
Yeah, that's the one in Grand Rapids. If we drop south, then I mean, that gives us another opportunity. Because they are moving slightly south, but it's mostly east. I mean, it's 95% east and 5% south. I mean, look at the track. Where is he seeing this? What is he trying to tell us to do?
That's what I'm wondering. Awesome. That was the best part of today so far, and they're like yelling at me.
Yeah, to get away from it.
It was in front of me. I could see it.
Yeah, they don't understand that. That's why I told you to send them a picture.
See,
so
I
they could
think
understand what we're seeing.
Yeah, because I think that they thought we were way closer than we really were.
Well, like I said, we're 7 miles away. That was a huge gap. We were totally safe. I don't understand. You know, I'm a little aggressive, but I'm not that aggressive.
I wasn't scared. I was chilling.
It's severe thunderstorm warning in that area where you're at, right? Yeah, they're on southbound on Highway 71. They're about to hit 71 now.
You said you have to go on Interstate 9.
That highway will go into Interstate 69.
Or 69.
But they're starting to get over
that's old messages.
I don't know, I'm running out of ice.
Or is that now?
I'm running out of ice.
He said he's running out of his
Be
ice.
advised, they're under a severe thunderstorm warning right now.
We've been.
Yeah, where you been?
Roger, 064.
We're going south.
Yeah, on state road, like he advised. I'm doing exactly what he told me to. Go to the interstate.
We're still heading south
To the interstate.
to the interstate.
Copy that, just be advised, under a severe thunderstorm warning right now.
Where are you going?
Alright, there's a
Yeah, we're clear of the storm right now.
out of flight.
We almost went over.
No,
Wait, what tornado warning?
where? Yeah. There is no tornado warning anywhere. Where? Ask him where.
Behind us, maybe?
There is no rotation. Where?
Okay, we don't see a tornado warning. We don't see anything. It's not raining. Like, where is this storm?
Okay, there's a tiny bit of broad rotation.
It's northeast of us by 5 miles.
This,
But we're moving. Oh, they're saying if we move south, it's gonna hit us. That doesn't even make sense.
this is where my GoPro died. I have since bought like 6 batteries for the thing, so it won't be an issue anymore. However, if you look in the screenshot that I just put on here, it's the last frame of the video. We're actually at the highway. And I'll put a Google Map screenshot on here as well. There's no on-ramp to the highway that he's trying to tell us to get on. I just don't get it. But anyway, I took over the chase again, and I went to an area of interest. We have one shot left to see something.
It would be right in front of us.
Well, yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, and we're naked. I'd like to know where's the people at. It was a $5.5 thing. The Dallas, for the Detroit, Michigan radar is pretty much trashed out. The only thing I'm getting from them is the base velocity images. And also get the.
Right? It would be right here, right?
This is the wall cloud, so it's gonna be behind that rain right there. Look. So we gotta look north. So like right behind where the sign is.
I see black stuff.
That is a hail core. So like, yeah, and this is actually moving pretty fast, so it might be dropping in front of us. But I don't see like any obvious like spots that hey.
How far north of us is that?
The rotation or the storm itself? The rain, it's about a mile away.
What about this?
That's probably 5 miles.
That is moving very fast.
Yeah.
There was a confirmed EF1 tornado on the other side of this rain. We just physically can't see it. This is a textbook of rain wrapping. You simply cannot see the tornado that we're staring right at.
Oh wow, look at the velocities.
So everyone watching this video, yes, you, pause it right now, go to the comment section and tell me, do you think they're trying to purposely screw up our chase? Do you think they're possibly just inexperienced? Or am I just crazy? Tell me in the comments. I just gotta know what everybody's thought on this is. We are into September now, the 22nd. And this is the chase where I kind of really screwed up. I don't have a ton of footage for this day, but the story is very important to the overall story of the season. I have a small courier company. We're very, very small. And I drive too. I'm an owner-operator. And my partner works for me as well. But I do 2 shifts a day. So she rides with me the morning shift, and we storm chase before I have to drop her off, and we both start work. And this should work out perfectly. Storm should start dying before we have to go to work and the sun's starting to go down. We start out on Beach Street and turn onto Oak Hill Avenue, where we sit and watch the storm come to us for a little while. And then it's time to go to keep ahead of it. Now, the storm is moving northeast, so we have to go back down Beach Street, and I turn left onto Easton Street. And in my mind, making a left turn, I believe that we are now heading north, but on the map you'll see it's a diagonal road. So when I make another right turn, I believe I'm heading east, but really we're going south.
Behind us reminds me of what we've seen in Michigan. Like what was that updraft?
Okay, but look, I mean, there's nothing. I mean, way down here is where the rotation is. We're equally distanced between the two. I don't know why I can't catch the one in front of us. We're going faster than it.
That?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's so far away. Don't see it.
I'm not covering up the red dots with red.
Could have made that, dude. You didn't have to wait for us.
It might be behind those clouds because there's.
They should be straight in front of us. Some hard thing hasn't moved at all.
I think it's your phone.
Unless I got disoriented and we're going east. If that is the case, then behind us is what actually we're supposed to be looking at.
Right, I'm kidding. Look at it over there, I'm telling you.
Westville Lake and Buck.
If you-
Find that intersection.
So I got my bearings, and now we're playing catch up, going north to try to get the storm. My partner took this picture, but after seeing this video to edit it, I realized that that's actually Scud rising into the storm. But in the still photo, we were questioning for some time what actually it was.
That's okay.
It doesn't look great here either. But at least we know we're on the right area. Let's just do something.
After some time of catching up with the storm and getting to a good position, we have actually finally seen something worth stopping for, but this is actually our last chance on this chase because we have to get back to go to work. Also, the storms will be dying soon. The sun is going down. I sped this up just for the sake of time. And it is pretty cool to see it moving fast like that. You can really pick up on some of the details of the way the clouds move. October 15th. The night before, my partner and I had met at our delivery, and she said on the way home, give me a call. and we will work out our plans for tomorrow to go chasing. Well, I called her, and she says, I'm walking in the door, I'll call you back. I didn't get a call back. So I was under the assumption that we'd probably be doing like what we did the previous chase, and that's me pick her up before my first shift, she'd ride with me, and then we'd chase and I'd drop her off so that she could go to work. Well, I couldn't get a hold of her in the morning. I texted her a couple times throughout the day. Her mom calls me and says that they can't make it to work, giving me almost no time to find somebody to cover them. I tried and couldn't find no one. And then I got a tip to check Twitter. And what I found was that she was actually off chasing with somebody else. And I didn't get to chase. I worked extra. There was nobody to cover her route. And admittingly, I got a little upset. And I tried calling her repeatedly, texting her repeatedly, and even Zelloing her repeatedly to get zero response whatsoever. I even said some messages like, I don't have anybody to cover you at work, and nothing. The one time she has talked to me since, the only thing she really did tell me was she's allowed to have other friends. And I was like, I don't care who your other friends are. And sure, I wouldn't have been thrilled if she had come to me that night and said, hey, I got plans to go chasing with somebody else, but at least I would have been able to find somebody to cover her route. So that, coupled with the fact that she was trying to hide everything from me, tells me there's probably something more to it than that, but I don't think I'll probably ever understand what happened or why, especially from someone who's supposed to be your best friend and preaches friendship loyalty all the time. As she had been late a few times, and I was able to make excuses for her, but this was kind of the final straw, and I completely lost this route that she was driving. 6 days later, on the 21st, I was not prepared to chase. I was still kind of down in the dumps, so it was a complete surprise to me when my weather radio went off and my alarm to go to work went off at the same time. So I jumped on radar, and then I called my boss as I left and said, I'm going to be a little bit late, but I will do whatever it takes to make it work.
East, following this storm right now, and I just seen a lower of rotation, and it was beautiful. I'm so excited right now.
Remember how I said I wasn't prepared? Well, all I have is a cell phone, a camera, a car, and the puppy. So an odd thing happened. I find myself on the road that my now ex-chase partner lives on. This was 100% not intentional. We just happened to live really close to each other, and the storm was going parallel with the road that she lived on. So it just kind of worked out that way. But when I drove past her house, I may or may not have played on the horn. Just a couple of miles from her house, I find myself looking at a storm as it is intensifying.
Yeah, it's past you at home. Where I'm at's actually looking pretty good again. It's starting to reform something here. It's rushing, man. It's fat.
But wouldn't you believe it? Just as it starts to get good, my camera focuses on something again. Just like when I seen the last funnel cloud. And it will not reset.
Bye.
So what I'm going to do is replay this, and I'm going to try to use movie magic to make it as visible as possible. This chase really reminded me what it was like when I first started. Just a cell phone and a car. No Zello, no help, just learning how to do it on my own. And it was the most fun that I've had in a long time. Even after all of that, I still finished work on time. October 24th, an enhanced risk day down in Missouri. My original target was St. Louis just because I had to leave from work on Saturday to get there for the chase on Sunday and then get home before work on Monday. So we had to play an eastern side of this regardless. So I just started for St. Louis right after work. Now I made a whole video on this called Missouri Madness. It is available on my YouTube page. Also, I'll put a link in the description so I don't ruin any surprises. We will just cut this short here and move to the next. The last thing I have is not actually a chase, but I did get to attend the Indiana Storm Chasing Convention, and I got to meet Reed Timmer and one of my heroes, Skip Talbot. If this is something you want to see a recap on, I'll make a video on this. And I'll tell you what, if this video gets 30 likes, I'll even get Reed Timmer to make me an intro. I hope everyone has enjoyed my video of the most crazy year that I've ever had in my storm chasing career. It has been a year of ups and downs. I got to see a lot of cool things. Lost friendship with my best friend. My camera's screwed up several times, especially right when it comes. But to see what happens next, you should like and subscribe. And as always, until next time, stay safe, have fun, and rock on.